Hello, welcome to episode 400. We're going to be making a temporary defense pillar, or you could use it for parkour. This was an idea by Vestium. I'm in version 1.21, and the idea is, here I've got my temporary defense pillar item, and I can throw it down, and then I've got something to hide behind. But they only have a lifetime. I think we've got it 5 seconds. Ooh, okay, so good for quickly hiding from a skelly. There's a hole. Fill it up. Hello? And then off they go. Okay, there we go. That's what we're making. Thank you to Vestium for the idea. Let's not waffle on too long, and let's get on and build it now. Okay, right. I need a scoreboard so we can save the lifetime of our pillar. How long will it live for? So setup, and I'll have scoreboard, objectives, and let's call it lifetime because that makes sense. Dummy, dumb, boink. Okay, let's give ourselves an item that we can use to summon the pillar with. Give the nearest player, let's just say it's a stone, open and close. Let's give it an item name equals apostrophe apostrophe, speech marks. Let's just say it's a pillar. It's a pillar seed because it grows into a pillar. Okay. Let's not bother with law. Let's do custom data equals, what was it? It's a seed. What type of seed? It's a pillar seed. There we go. Now, obviously, custom data, you can put whatever you like in there, as long as it's something, something. Okay. Done. Let's have one of them. Pillar seed. Okay, now we just need a controller. Yoink. Controller. So, I'm going to throw the thing on the ground, so I suppose the first thing to do is to check. So, let's execute as any entity whose type equals item. If items entity at S contents is, we said it was a stone, and we want to check its custom data contains seed pillar, and then we'll do at S MBT equals on ground true. The reason we've separated this MBT off is so it runs a little bit less. So first of all, we're going to execute at every entity, but then only items. So only items, and then only our special item, and then we will check the MBT. That stops us checking the MBT of every item. We're only going to check MBT of our special item because MBT checking is slow. Then we'll store success on an entity at S, so on the item, and we'll store it into its age, and we're going to store a short because age is stored as a short. 6,000, that means it's going to be so old it's going to die. Run summon a marker at those coordinates, and with some tags, one tag, let's just call it pillar because that makes sense. Okay. So we've thrown the stone onto the floor and it's changed itself into a marker. Now we can use that marker. The reason why we've summoned the marker instead of just executing at the stone item is because we want the marker to stay there. So when we want to remove the pillar, we still got the marker as a target. We can't use an item for that because what will happen is you'll throw your item on the floor, and then it will create the pillar, and it will push the item like this. See, so I would have had everywhere the pillar goes, I'll get an item. Now, if you do that, you'll end up with something rather interesting, as you have these blocks sneaking across your map, destroying everything. Okay, so that is why we're using a marker. So we've summoned our marker. Now our marker has a lifetime, so let's scoreboard players. Add any entity whose type equals a marker, whose tag equals pillar, we will add to their lifetime 1. Done. I seem to have an old scoreboard there. Scoreboard, objectives, remove state. That's from the last tutorial. So now our marker is, its lifetime score is going up. Now what should we do? We will execute at any entity whose type equals marker, whose tag equals pillar, whose scores equals lifetime equals, let's say, 1. Run, fill from where you are to where you are plus 1 up. Stone, replace any air. So we'll use the vanilla tag. There it is, there, look. Minecraft air. So that will replace cave air, void air, normal air. Done. Okay. And I'm going to copy that beginning bit as well. Copy. And paste it in here. So execute at type marker, tag pillar, scores lifetime 1. Let's play a sound. Make it a bit more interesting. Run. So if you wanted to do a particle as well, you could just copy this command again and here write particle. But I'm just going to play a sound. Play sound. Block. Dot. I'm trying to think of a nice placing a copper block. Yeah, we'll play it on the block channel for all players at those coordinates 1, 1 and 0 defaults. So maximum volume, well, normal volume, normal pitch, minimum volume is 0. Done. So we'll place a little pillar. So we'll have bump, bump. We'll play a sound. That's it. That's it. That's going to create it. Okay. So I am now going to paste in that beginning bit again. Execute at type marker, tag pillar, scores lifetime equals. How long do I want it to live for? Let's say 5 seconds. So 100 or higher. I will run. Let's play a different sound. Or let's remove the stone. So let's fill at your coordinates to at your coordinates plus 1 on the Y. And we will say air replace stone. Now, as far as I'm aware, the void air and the cave air are just used when generating the world. So you can just replace them with normal air and it shouldn't make a difference. I'm pretty sure that's true. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure that's true. Okay, so we've done that. Let's copy that beginning bit. Copy. Paste it in there. So execute at type marker, tag pillar, scores lifetime equals 100, run, play sound, entity.bat, I use this sound quite a bit, take off, with using a block channel for all players at those coordinates. I believe that's quite a loud sound. Let's turn it right down, 0.1, 1, 0. Done. And then we just want to kill the marker. So let's paste that in again. Home. There we go. Let's change this though. So we don't need to execute at. We are just going to kill any entity, type marker, tag pillar, scores lifetime. That'll do. Let's get rid of the end bit as well. Right. Now, can we make anything conditional just so it's not running so much? I think here. So if you've got a score of 100, then place air. We could probably make some of these conditional. I'm not going to worry, but let's try it. You might find cases. Now this should work. And if we're stone replacing air, then we could probably make that one conditional as well. If you do have any problems, just make them all unconditional, which is what I'm going to do for now. Let's just keep it simple and keep it all unconditional. Let's turn that on. Let's chuck down a piece of pillar seed. In fact, let's get myself some more. Let's go 64 here. So that was on the end of the give command. Okay, right, let's check one down. Oh, you can hide behind it. Oh, I thought it was broken, so I looked around to think, well, what should we check? And the thing disappeared. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. We're hiding behind the walls. Cool. Okay. If you do want to add particles, let's add one particle just so you can see how it's done. Why not? So what we're doing here is let's place in a copper block. So if it equals 100, replace with air. If it equals 100, play the bat sound. And this is kill the marker. So let's control middle mouse kill the marker and move that along one. And then let's change this command here. Oh, we'll keep that. Actually, we'll keep it. We'll just change the beginning bit. We'll execute at. There we go. And then let's just do run particle. I don't know what particle you want. Anything. Let's do ash. Okay. And we'll play it at those coordinates, but we probably want to lift it up at least one block so it's in the middle. How big do we want it? So let's say 0.3 by 1 by 0.3. Generally don't want any speed. Let's have a high count. Let's have a count of 50. Let's have a look. See what monstrosity we've made. Cool, that was a good wall. Okay, I'm hiding behind my wall. That's all right. Yeah, it's a bit more. It's a bit nicer when you can get a bit of visual feedback. They may be too high though. Look how high they are. That's all right. You can just fiddle with those things. Let's just bring it down to 0.5. Let's tuck it in a bit to 0.2. And let's up the count to 100. Did I just type 1,000? Yes, I did. That was a perfect wall. Look at that. You're not getting me, skeletons. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, there we go. Nice little quick one. Thank you to Mix for the idea. No, this one actually was from Vestium. Thank you to Vestium for the idea. Sorry, I just recorded the last episode and Mix suggested that one. There we go. Little temporary defense pillar. Or I think Vestium also said using it in a parkour map would be pretty cool. So maybe you've got to get from here over there. No way to do it. Well, that's not going to... I can jump on that. Even I can do that parkour. It's a waffling time. See, there's no way to get on there, is there? I bet some parkour expert could do it. I can't. Let's chuck a pillar down, though. Yoink. Oh, God, that would make parkour maps so much harder. If you do that on your parkour map, I'm not playing it. Actually, to be fair, if you make a parkour map, I'm probably not playing it because I hate parkour. Anyway, waffling done. See you soon. Have a nice day. Take care. Bye-bye.